From brain rotters to trick shotters, I put together a list of the 20 different types of Fortnite players to see which players are the most chill and which players are the most annoying. Let me know which type of player you are, and let's see who's the most annoying type of player on Fortnite. But let's start off with someone who everybody loves, the news reporter. This is the type of player who knows every change that's coming to the game way before it even happens. I swear, the news reporter knew about the Sabrina Carpenter collab before Sabrina Carpenter knew about the Sabrina Carpenter collab. The news reporter is always keeping the squad up to date with the latest leaks and updates, and overall, they're generally a pretty cool player. There is one person who doesn't like to hear from the news reporter though, and that is the high ping player. The high ping player stresses anytime there's a new update coming because they know it's going to take them 10 years for their game to finish. The high ping player usually experiences quite a bit of lag. I mean, look at this player. Their Wi-Fi got them straight up cooked, bro. Usually these types of players are really fun people, but unfortunately, the high ping tends to leave them getting sent back to the lobbies, so in other words, it is very hard to play with them. However, it usually makes for a good laugh, so they're going in the decent category. Someone who thinks they give a good laugh but doesn't, however, is the brain rotter.
No paper fade.
God. The brain rotter is someone who speaks in literal memes. Like, honestly, I think they ditched their vocabulary class to go watch Hepatitis BA4. Nah, Hepatitis is my goat. The real brain rotters are over here watching Sniper Wolf. Yes, I said it. But yeah, bro, the brain rotter, man, I know a lot of y'all out there be on that skibbity riz for the bops, and bro, it just be making my head hurt, man. So for the brain rotters, I got to put you guys in the toxic category. Someone who I know can't stand the brain rotters is the clutch god. If it's a 1v3, the last thing the clutch god wants to be hearing is some cringifying brain rot. The clutch god is the GOAT. They're the type of player you can depend on to carry you to the dub every single time, and they do it effortlessly. The clutch god is usually a friendly person, but also takes the game pretty seriously. Or they were a sweat at one point back in the day, and their golden touch is stuck with them all this way. The clutch god is someone who everybody wants in their party, and when they pull off a crazy win, the squad gets so hyped, bro. It's honestly awesome. This type of player always knows what's going on, so that's landing them in the chill AF category. And you know who else is chill AF? People who subscribe to me. I'm literally the chillest YouTuber in the entire world, so click that subscribe button to be chill AF yourself. But you know who isn't chill AF? A negative Nancy. A negative Nancy is someone who I swear is just allergic to having fun. These people are the literal fun police. A negative Nancy is someone who, no matter what is going on, will find something negative to say and bring down everyone else's mood. This is the type of player who constantly hates on Fortnite for literally no reason. They always have something to complain about, whether it's the map being too boring, or all the guns are the same, and the item shop is mid, and this game sucks, and no! You suck. Negative Nancy, keep it to yourself. Stop bringing everyone else down and let me enjoy my Fortnite. I honestly can't stand these types of players, and even in real life, I cannot stand the negative Nancy. So they're going in the unplaywithable category. Moving on, our next subject is someone who doesn't want anyone to play with them. We got the creative warrior. The creative warrior usually wants to just throw on some bangers, vibe out to their music, and build. Build. If you ever get the chance to play with the creative warrior or have friends who fit into this category, you know that these players are demons. But when it comes to battle royale, however, their skills don't exactly carry over all the time. But for the most part, these types of players aren't really trying to bother anyone, so they're going in the pretty cool tier. You know what isn't cool though? Running into teamers. This got to be some of the most annoying shit ever, bro. Like, are you that bad? You have to team up with somebody in solos just to get a win? Now, look. If you run into a player and they're swinging their pickaxe at you, crouching, clearly showing that they're passive, and you guys exchange some shields and go on about your day, that's awesome. I'm all down for friendlies in a match. But if you guys hop in a car together and you just start running up on solo players, 2v1ing them, that's just messed up, man. I cannot tolerate teamers, and that is landing them beyond toxic on the tier list. And unfortunately, teamers always go after one of the best types of players, and that is the lone wolf. This is the type of player who grinds solo. And honestly, I feel like this is a lot of Fortnite's current players right now. Sometimes the lone wolf wants to play alone, but other times the lone wolf has to play alone. If you're someone that always has a ton of friends online to play with whenever you want, then that's awesome and you're very lucky. Not everybody has that privilege. Before I was a YouTuber, I myself was a lone wolf all the time, and I still am. But speaking of having a ton of friends, you should join my Discord server. You'll love it. We're almost at 600 members now, which is crazy, and everyone in there is super friendly, like Ultra, a member who gave me suggestions for this video. The server is awesome. If you're ever looking for someone to play with, then it's a great place to be in, or if you just want to chill, then that's cool too. I'll leave a link in the description below. And lone wolves, welcome to the gang. But these types of people are mad chill and usually just want to have fun, so they're getting a solid ranking for that. Joining my Discord is so smart that you might even be a 200 IQ player. The 200 IQ player is one who has the most incredible game sense ever. Like, bro, some of the plays I've seen are mind-blowing. There's someone who plays the game quite a bit, but has a special skill for creating unreal plays. Their brain works in ways where most people just don't. They're usually pretty cool people, especially when they're hitting sick clips. I have so many hours on Fortnite. I have some cool clips, but the 200 IQ player knows how to do this every single time. It's like they know the next move someone's gonna make. All in all, this type of player is getting a pretty cool ranking. What isn't pretty cool, however, is having bad luck. And I'm not just saying once or twice. I'm talking about the cursed player. This is the type of person to not just get unlucky once, but for some reason, always end up with the worst luck. Things that don't happen to anyone else happen to the cursed player. It's like they're cursed. The cursed player is usually a cool type of person and laughs it off a bit, but I've seen some of the most unluckiest things happen to people before, and if they tend to crash out, it's usually understandable. I mean, if this happened to me, I'd crash out too. Playing with them is a risk, however, because their bad luck might send you back to the lobby, but for the most part, these players are pretty cool. On the opposite end of the luck spectrum, we have the lucky players. These are the type of players to hop in a reload and pull a dev chest first game on. It's like the chances of that happening are so slim, bro. But I swear, I know some people who get insanely lucky literally all the time. Always hitting the craziest shots, pulling the craziest loot. And like, bro, they're the type of person where if their car goes flying in the air, it's gonna land on all four wheels in some badass way. They're just lucky. Similarly to the unlucky player, they're usually pretty cool, so that's where I'm ranking them. What isn't pretty cool, however, is a rage baiter. A rage baiter knows exactly what to do to piss you off to the maximum degree. If you got a rage baiter on your team, you're screwed, bro. If you go down, they're the type of person to go over to you and pretend to res you and then cancel at the last second. And they'll keep doing this until you're about to die. And if they're ruthless enough, they'll let you die.
What the fuck? He shot me out. I got him low.
I'm gonna die!
Res him, you f***ing. Why aren't you resing?
You can find the rage baiter in creative maps, trolling the hell out of people, probably making little kids cry somewhere. Whenever I run into a rage baiter, I try to keep my cool, but man, y'all are going in the toxic category. Sticking with the meme theme, we got the sus player. The sus player is the type of person to comment on every Fortnite skin's physical appearance and talk about all the naughty things he wants to do to them. Yes, I know I used he as an example, but there are plenty of females who are sus players as well.
Playing with so many balls at the same time?
Hey, yo, pause.
Wait.
Sus player is crazy, man. They always have the most out-of-pocket things to say. Like, bro, who are you talking to like that? I will not be joining the Chun-Li get stuck in the washer map. Come on now, bro. Actually, yo, just like DM me the map code real quick, and then maybe once I'm done recording this video, like we could figure something out. Kidding, guys. It's such a joke. The sus player is the type of person to make jokes about Minecraft swords and swear they're hilarious. Like, yang, that shit is not funny anymore, bro. Alright, maybe some sus jokes are funny, but they get taken way too far sometimes. Honestly, these people are usually comedy, but when it gets to a certain point, I'm not really sure if bro's joking or not. For now, I'm ranking them in the decent category. People who do not joke around, however, are the battle pass grinders. These players mean business. They're loading in games to complete quests, unlock the rewards, and max out the battle pass as quickly as possible. Once players hit tier 200, then you can catch them in games vibing out and having fun, but until then, it is hustle time. I like the battle pass grinders. I myself was one for a while. I love collecting skins and cosmetics, so the battle pass rewards have always been a must for me. Rolling with the phrase, it takes one to know one, I'm going to have to say that the battle pass grinders are chill AF. We really are just focused on cosmetics, bro. We are not trying to bother anyone. On the other hand, someone who wants all the attention is an overbuilder. These people are so cringe, bro. Like, yes, some people have a lot of skill, and I can appreciate that, but then the overbuilders just do the most purely to flex, and it is so annoying, bro. However, it seems to backfire a lot and is very satisfying. Like, just look how embarrassing this is. The overbuilders are good at the game, yes, but personality wise, no, stop it. Stop doing this. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. Overbuilders are the type to try and show off their edits whenever they have any spectators, and they still embarrass themselves. Honestly, it's pretty rewarding. But yeah, the overbuilder is not someone I'm rocking with. They're going in the unforgivable category. Someone I do rock with though is the comp player, aka the competitive player. The comp player is hardly running pubs. They're in rank trying to hit him real as fast as possible. The comp player is the type of person to watch resub vids to try and learn the mechanics of the pros. Shout out resub, man. But these people are generally pretty cool. Their main focus is just being good at the game. You can catch them in every tournament and cup they can get in, just looking for placements and sometimes even collecting earnings. If a comp player is chill enough to run pubs with the boys, or even better, help carry you to get your rank up, that's an awesome person. With that being said, the comp player is going in the chill AF ranking. But you know what isn't chill AF? When you get rebooted just to find that all your loot is missing. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about the loot goblins. The loot goblins are highly trained professionals who are taught by expert level criminals on how to be a thief. The loot goblin is the type of person to race past you as you're opening a chest and inhale whatever comes out. I swear, inhale. As long as the loot is in their loadout and not yours, they're happy. If you're playing with a certified loot goblin and you pull a mythic item, you better not say a word. The loot goblin will make sure they get it somehow. If I'm playing with the loot goblin and I see a blue chest, I'm not calling it out at all because I know bro will race me there even if I call it. It's crazy, bro. The loot goblin is usually a very funny person, but the thief is just toxic, bro. Someone I do want on my team though is a medic. The medic is the type of person you can count on to always have heals for the team. It's like an unspoken law that this person just follows. They'll have 2 guns, 1 mobility item, white health and shields, and it's just like the perfect loadout. It's like having a healer from Marvel Rivals on your team. The healer is one of the best types of people, so for that, the medic is going in the chill AF ranking. Thank you for your service, bro. Someone I respectfully cannot be thanking though is the Airhead. The Airhead is kind of exactly what it sounds like. There's not too much going on up there, if you know what I mean. The Airhead is someone who plays Fortnite, but doesn't really understand it. And they can play quite a bit too, but some people just can't seem to get the hang of it. They are a lost cause in a sense. There's not too much hope for them being saved. However, this person will have the entire squad belly laughing when they're on the mic. Bro's clueless in the game, but an absolute legend in the party. Sometimes the squad might be laughing at you and not with you, but it's alright, bro. It's all part of it. The Airhead is getting a pretty cool ranking from me. Someone you will not catch an Airhead with, however, is a crown collector. The crown collector has one main objective, and that is obtaining as many crowns as they can for the season. The crown collector typically likes collecting other things as well, like sometimes they have a lot of skins or rare emotes or other cosmetics, but when it comes to crowns, they are sweaty for them, bro. Typically, they always have a crown on them at all times, and some hit insane numbers during the season, like up into the thousands. That's pretty crazy though. The crown collector is the type of person who's more so to themselves, but doesn't really have problems with anyone. So for that, the crown collector is going into the pretty cool category. And with that being said, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I think the most annoying type of player on Fortnite is the brain rotter.